Seattle Mariners and the Philadelphia Phillies. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Number 58, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he has got an excellent strikeout to walk ratio. He's dominating hitters. He doesn't walk guys. He's around the plate. And that number alone just tells me his stuff is dominating and hitters can't catch up to it. Let's watch him execute in this game.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble.
Leading off,
and we are ready for some
Seattle.
daytime baseball.
Center fielder, Ben Gamble.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Harold, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, they're 2-2 on the homestand, so obviously you don't want to go 2-3 if you lose this game here. 3-2, though. The win today gets you shooting towards maybe a nice little winning streak. That's why this game's important to me.
Hit on the ground out to short, fielded by Galvis. And a good throw gets him one gone. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matty, they need Kyle Seager to get back on track. Looking at the last game, it was 0 for 3, but it was the way he went about that 0 for 3. He didn't look very aggressive, and actually, he looked kind of lost to me. I'm wanting to see a different player in that batter's box today.
Now batting, Mitch Haniger. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Into the windup and the pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball one.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, making him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Pereira is there, 2 gone.
Batting third, right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's currently tied for second place on the team in home runs. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Well, the way I see Ed, he gets a lot of respect for his strike zone. There's not a lot of umpires in the league that have the kind of respect he does. He's consistent, he's got a great zone, and he's well respected across the board.
A high fastball is in there. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. Now at the plate, Yonder Alonso, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
Alonso.
Fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 out, nobody on. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. But the Mariners draw first blood here on the solo home run. Mike Leake is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, we're catching a guy that's throwing the ball really good right now. His ERA is under 3 the last 3 outings, so he's keeping his team in the game and giving them a chance to win. He's got to get some run support. We see that today, then we may see him walk away with a W.
Now at the plate, Odubel Herrera, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
Herrera.
And he takes ball one. HR, your former employer, the Mariners, entering play here this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Well, Matt, I mean, to me, the big thing is forget yesterday. They got blown out, okay? We all know it. We watched it. But this is game 2. So you just go out and win the game today and start a new streak of your own.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Gamble is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Back-to-back line drives. Now, the first guy was out, but, man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These two guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
Stepping into the box, David Peralta. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First offering on its way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And the pitch on 2-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cruz ranging back, and this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, and it's given the Phils a 2-1 lead.
Well, that pitch was up in the zone. Sometimes on a pitch like that, all you've got to do is just touch it. You can see he got the barrel up there, and because the height of the pitch, the ball's trajectory is going to carry out of the ballpark.
Stepping up now, number 17. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
That's the 7th game he's hit in. Look out. 7 games. That's 1 week of feeling pretty good. Let's see how long he can make this last.
Digging in, Matt Holliday. He comes in currently 2nd on the team in home runs. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky on the mound, I'd have to think you'd have to throw him a strike right here. He hasn't proven to me that he can even get one in the zone yet.
Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Runners on first with 1 down. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ball 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Cano ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting 6th, third baseman, Michael Franco.
Leak pauses. First pitch on the way. Hit hard up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores. But, man, that ball's hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Moving under it, Cruz. And that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Here's Robbie Cano now. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Second baseman, Robinson Cano.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. 0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one.
That's a great pitch right there. A fastball low and away right on the knees on the corner. That's why you get a late swing right there. Really impressive. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Cano's around first, on his way for second now. And the Mariners have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
That's the perfect answer after you've given up the lead in the previous inning. Put the tying run on second and get the momentum going back in your favor. Now we'll see if they can cash in.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That gives him 5 doubles now on the year. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-1. Gets a small piece near the plate. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lifted in the air out to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. So stepping in, Mike Zunino, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 0-1, here it comes. Way in front of that fastball.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
That misses. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game. And he'll get in there safely.
And these guys are showing some consistency in the early going here. Got a run in the first inning, and this double ensures that they'll at least get a run here in the second.
Taylor Motter comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Well, you see there on the graphic, he picks up double number 2 on the year. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Number 17 is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Mike Leake, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. On its way, the 0-1 pitch to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mariners pick up a run on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Past battles with Mike Leake, 0 for 4. Into the windup and the pitch. Down the third baseline. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Well, if you want offense, there you go. We are starting it up again right here in the second with the leadoff hit. They already have 5 hits early in the game. What a game so far.
And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Mariners.
Center fielder.
And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Odubel Herrera comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Line foul to the right and over the Phillies dugout. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Smoke toward the hole. And that is into right field, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. A 1 pitch on its way. This is in the air out to right. Cruz is after it. It's over his head, and they're going to take the lead. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Stepping in now, David Peralta. That's in there, base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his third RBI, and they extend the lead in this ballgame.
Digging in to try it again, number 17. He singled his last time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today. He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And he takes a called strike 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Bare-handed for 1. On to Alonso. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors, and a runner left. We'll go now to the top of the third. Philadelphia's on top, 4-2. Digging in, Ben Gamel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder number 16.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Phillies have elected to
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
Has been overturned. And the batter ruled out.
In now, Mitch Haniger. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2. Grounded to short. Galvis is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder Nelson Cruz.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Nelson Cruz. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. Still down by a count of 4-2. Striding in once again, Matt Holliday. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Matt Holliday.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Well, there's another base hit to the leadoff guy here in the third. Now, he's already given up 4 runs. It's been total struggle in this game. Now he finds himself right back in trouble again.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air to center. Gamble sprinting after it. And that's the first out of the inning. The relay throw on to first. A double play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Freddie Galvis. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore. Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
The next 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down quickly goes. So coming to the plate, Yonder Alonso. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Pereira's there. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 22.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And set to stand in the fine second baseman, Robinson Cano. Hit in the air out to center field. Pereira is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 15. Third baseman.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Peralta's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Mariners are down on 4 pitches. They trail it here 4-2. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch. A sinker from a right-handed pitcher going into the right-handed batter, and he's able to get the bat head out and hit it in the left field. That was really cool.
Standing in now, number 58. Now a bunt attempt here, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, down the first base line. 4 runs, 10 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Lined hard toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. d'Arnaud is on his way home. The relay, and he will make it back in there. He's safe at third.
Now batting.
And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. But this is speared by the first baseman. The tag will get him. Stepping in, Mike Zunino. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Number 3.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game. And the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop,
Taylor Motter is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Now
ready for another chance. Mike Leake. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
You know, he's throwing the ball so good today. He didn't get that pitch right there, but he's been getting most of the calls around the plate.
To short, hit hard. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Digging in and looking for more, David Peralta. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Back to work now is Leake as he jumps ahead of his leadoff man here. No balls and a strike. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cruz ranging back. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, number 17. A hit in 2 tries so far. 50th pitch of the game on its way. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Matt Holliday standing in now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Phillies down in order, but they still lead this one 4-2.
Leading off for the Mariners, left fielder
Mitch Haniger stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
While not a great spot to be in right now, 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
This one's down to third. Bronco fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
now batting.
Ready once again, Nelson Cruz. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hot shot on the ground is short. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in once again, Yonder Alonso. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Lifted the other way to left center. Chasing after it is Herrera. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Shea Simmons enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 59.
Ready for another chance? Michael Franco. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Line drive to left. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Well, he had 2 strikes on the hitter. Perfect count to put him away. Tried to elevate the fastball, just didn't get it up there enough.
Galvez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Freddie Galvis is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Cruz has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Travis d'Arnaud. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Hard hit ball to second. There's Cano. A bare hand for one. On to first, and they turn another one. Here's Robbie Cano now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Well, it's really coming down now, and I'm curious how long the umpires are going to go ahead and let this happen. It's coming down really hard. We may not get to finish this game.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Hernandez into shallow center. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Number 15.
Digging in to try it again. Kyle Seager. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Fouled straight back. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
The catcher, number
ready
3.
for another shot now. Mike Zunino. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Herrera. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Shortstop. Taylor.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Taylor Motter is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Well, he wanted that one, and he probably should have got it, but his stuff is so good right now. You just throw another one, put it right back on the corner again. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mariners leave 1. They trail it here 4-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. James Pazos will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Gene Segura will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Lays off 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around. No argument, and it's 1-1. from the stretch. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball.
And a leaping effort there, but it's over his head into left center, a base hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Well, that's his third hit of the night, and are you surprised? That's 3 singles. Now sits 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Not a bad night.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, just keeping him float. Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Segura for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
David Peralta will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. The men on third with 2 down. In there, 1-2 now.
He's putting on a little bit of a pitching clinic now. Look, he gives up a single and a single. Then he got the double play ball. Now he's got 2 strikes. If he can wiggle out of this, leaving a man stranded on base, that's a really good inning.
Moving under it, Gamble. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Joaquin Soria. He's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
49. Joaquin Soria.
And this is fouled at the plate. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Center fielder number 16. Ben Gamble.
Striding in once again, Ben Gamble. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. Favorable call in there for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Peralta is there. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now at the plate, Mitch Haniger. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Mariners are down in order. Still down by a count of 4-2. David Phelps is on. On the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46.
Ready now, number 17. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Oh, that one got the pitcher.
Number 17.
But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The previous play is under video
So here's
review.
one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
And the review process appears to be coming to an end, so here comes the decision. And he is indeed out at first as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. Matt Holliday standing in now, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first, and Holliday will take a little vacation as he's retired, 2 gone.
Third baseman, number 7, Michael.
So coming to the plate, Michael Franco. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
Well, that fastball's always the hardest one to lay off. It's right there in your eyes. It looks so good. Good job of holding up.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. But they still lead this one 4-2. Into the box now, Nelson Cruz. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Hector Neris comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 50, Hector Neris.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Did you see that swing? He threw it right by him. I tell you what, this is the alpha male battle. I wouldn't be surprised to see another fastball right here.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Yonder Alonso is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Hernandez scoops it up, throw on to first, and the Mariners are now down to their final out.
The batter, number 22, second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Robinson Cano. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. And now this crowd, announced at around 22,000, comes to their feet. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Splitter, 2-2. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Yeah, it might only be a 2-game set, but listen, it's still a sweep. Hey, man, winners make the rules around here, and they earned it.
4-2, the final score today. Number 58, with his 4th win this season, Hector Neris closes the door for the save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 4 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Mariners, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game SEPTA trains on the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station, and extra C buses are available directly outside the stadium.